Learn helplessness. This is the 29th day of the challenge which we just did was like 30 days, 30 videos challenge. I just wanted to see can I upload 30 videos in 30 days, and actually I'm gonna complete it tomorrow. Today is the 29th video. Tomorrow is 30. The challenge started on 29th of November, and tomorrow is 28 actually. So 28 tomorrow is will be the 30th video. So we will complete it before 29th of December, and really happy for that. I just created a playlist today of the name 30 days 30 videos challenge. You can see go to the playlist section and see that playlist. It just had 28 videos right now. Today I'll add this 29th video and tomorrow the 30th video. Now let's get to this topic. This topic is very short and the video is going to be short as well because this is a short topic. Learn helplessness. The phenomenon of learned helplessness was given by Martin Seligman in the late 1960s. Now you have to remember the name. Wait, let me highlight it properly. Martin Seligman in the late 1960s while learning for classical conditioning in dogs. Now you have to remember the name and the year late 1960s. And who did that? Martin Seligman. Who gave this phenomenon of learned helplessness? Martin Seligman. Now while learning for classical conditioning in dogs, now you might be able to see a black pop-up on the upwards part of your screen which will lead you to the video of theory of learning part 1. In that we specially talked about the first theory which was classical conditioning learning by association. This is the name of this theory, complete name of this theory. I talked about it in that video. This pop-up will lead you to that video. Now he noticed that the dogs who received an unavoidable electric shock for a number of times did not act to rescue themselves when they had an opportunity for it in subsequent situations, whereas those dogs who received no inescapable shock took action to save themselves from the electric shock. He termed the behavior of the first one. The first one means the one who received an unavoidable electric shock for a number of times but did not act to rescue themselves when they had an opportunity for it in subsequent situations. So that he termed this behavior, the first one, this behavior, to learn helplessness. One's learned response to not take any appropriate action to avoid aversive stimuli. Now, what is aversive? Aversive means painful stimuli. So one's learned response to not to take any appropriate action to avoid aversive stimuli. In other words, one's tendency to avoid taking any action for a successful escape for an aversive or painful situation due to the history of failed attempts. Now this, if you see this point properly, he noticed that the dogs who received in this, the dog received an unavoidable electric shock for a number of times. That means they did receive for a number of times. That means they have failed. They first, when they first received it, they tried to escape, but they weren't able to. But then that electric shock was given to them for a quite number of times, and then they stopped trying to rescue themselves because they thought that they cannot because of the history of their failed attempts. And this was termed as learned helplessness. And this is the phenomenon of learned helplessness. Now I'll show you the image of that particular experiment kind of. So this is the now this part is shock, and this part actually is not in the, it is in shock. You can which has no shock. I'm sorry, no shock. This part has no shock. So if you don't see it, just remember it. That part of where the legs of the dogs are, it has shock as it represents here, but this part you cannot see it. It has no shock. And that is it for this video. This was all about this topic. Now I'll see you tomorrow in the 30th video, in the next video, the last video of this challenge. That doesn't mean that I won't be uploading videos regularly. After that I will be uploading videos regularly. It just I just wanted to do this challenge, so just to see if I can upload videos regularly. So I did this challenge, but that doesn't mean that I'll stop after tomorrow's video. Now, as I always recommend you to subscribe to the channel and on the bell icon, so to not to stay notified and not miss any videos. And also, if you love the video, like the video as well. I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Until then, if you want to leave a like, you can leave a like.